Hi everyone, coming to you today on this Monday for our St. Mel Moment. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We sure did here. And our outdoor mass, it's really growing in popularity. It was beautiful last night with the sort of cooler evening and families got together. But anyway, we have a lot of living saints among us. And one of the living saints who has inspired so many people is a Jesuit priest, yes, a Jesuit, just kidding, is Father Gregory Boyle, the founder of Homeboy Industries. And if you haven't read this book, his book called Tattoos on the Heart, it's really a beautiful, beautiful read of how God has used Father Gregory Boyle and also those he serves in the Boyle Heights area and gangs and other things to create Homeboy Industries, to give these young men and women off the streets dignity. And he does so through work. And he puts them together and gives them self-worth. Tattoos on the heart. We think about all of us, that God has written or planted a tattoo on your heart, and it's a tattoo of love. And there's many, many stories in this book, and I really recommend it to you. It's just a wonderful read. One of the stories he tells about a young man named Rigo, and he's at Camp Page in Glendora. In Rigo's big day, he'd been preparing for his first Holy Communion, and he's sitting down talking with him because he really doesn't know Rigo. And Rigo shares the story of his father, who he doesn't know. He breaks down in tears because his father's a heroin addict and spent most of his years in prison. And then he asks about his mom. And Rigo just starts to cry like a child. And he says this, when he asked about his mom, and he said, "That's her over there." And he points to her, and his heart starts to beat. And he says this, Rigo says this about his mom: "And there's no one like her." Again, he kind of slides into this tearful mode. "I've been locked up for more than a year and a half. She comes to see me every Sunday. You know how many buses she takes every Sunday to see my sorry butt?" Then quietly, unexpectedly, he sobs with the ferocity as before. Again, it takes him sometimes to regain his breath and ability to speak. Then he does, grasping through the tears. 7 buses. She takes 7 buses, imagine, to see me. Father Boyle, how then to imagine the expanse heart of this God, greater than God, who takes 7 buses just to arrive at us? We settle sometimes for less than intimacy with God, when all God longs for is this solidarity with us. My friends, God will not stop till he makes his presence in your heart. 7 buses, whatever it takes to have that intimacy with God. So I hope this St. Mel Moment on Monday makes you at peace. Pick up Gregory Boyle's book, Tattoos on the Heart, and let God speak to your heart. Have a beautiful day.